You said something and I want to know if I had it very well. You said you've been to 18 countries or you've traveled out of Nigeria 18 times.
No, no, I've been to, if not more, 18 countries.
Hi guys, it's your boy Timmy Tauka and welcome to the first episode of Stars in My City. So today we'll be meeting a business mogul, my mentor, my oga, and it has been like a motivation for me, and I'm so happy and privileged to be here with Mr. Toshoor Properties, the CEO of 2508.
Thank you. It's
Good
an honor to
afternoon.
be here too. What
Good
do you have
afternoon, sir.
today?
As you know that Akure is a very big and developing area, and Stars in My City is just to bring out the people that are making the waves here in Akure, which undoubtedly Toshoor Properties is one of them. So the first question that I've been meaning to ask 2508, how did you come about that name, sir?
It's numeric and I love working with numerics a lot. So actually, it's my birthday. It's
Oh,
25th of August.
oh,
And if you are into numeric, you know what the word 8 stands for. You know, it stands for a lot of things.
like
So,
what? Explain to her.
it stands for power, intelligence, wealth.
Mm.
You know, when you look at most of the rich people in the whole world, they are always having most things done on the eight. With the figure eight, just go with the word figure eight on your Google. Then you get to learn about those numbers. You know what it entails.
Wow. I think I'll change my date of birth to 8th of January too. Because yeah,
Yeah.
so undoubtedly you've been a business mogul. I think you had like you have like an automat. Yes. Like where you sell cars and all of that.
Yeah, I'm into a lot of
Yes,
business.
sir. What other business are you into apart from the hospitality business?
Yeah, firstly, I'm into real estate.
Real estate.
I'm into auto. I sell cars, import cars, and sell cars. I deal with cars too. I fix cars to an
Mm.
extent.
You
That was
feel
what I was. Yeah, I
that.
was into car wrapping in the UK before I came to Nigeria. I have a car
Oh,
shop where I wrap cars,
oh,
full of luxury cars though.
oh. We don't
So,
understand.
and then hospitality,
Yeah.
you know, then and I'm educationalist, so I studied.
Oh.
I've lectured before in
Uh-uh.
the College of Education. So, but you know, I do a lot of jack of all trades, and I'm planning to go back into the classroom too very soon.
Like go back into the classroom to lecture.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
I'll be looking forward to that, sir.
yeah, I'm almost done with my PhD, so of
Uh,
course I want to give back to the people to give back for my knowledge, you know. So
that's very nice, sir. That's very nice.
thank you.
So as you all know, it is not just what you see outside. Like he's an educationalist, he's into car importing, he's into many things. So sir, why hospitality? Why do you feel that okay, let me start 2508. Let me start something as big as this.
You know, I can say it's something I grow with. You know, my late dad used to have a guest house, like
Mm,
5 or 6 rooms.
mm,
Then my mom used to have like a lounge, like a beer parlor. So I've been handling those spaces since when I was like 8 years old.
wow.
It used to be powder gamma bar and guest house, you know. So I've been handling those things when I was young before I went to secondary schools. So that's been inside me, and I haven't done all that other business. My reserve plans and dream was to have my own an hotel one day. So most times when I go to beautiful places, hotels, I always pick up my phone, snap, gather ideas. So it is always very difficult for people to get to understand that I built this place myself without an engineer from scratch to whatever it is today. You know, it's always very. When people tell me, "Oh, yeah, I'm into this," I'm like, okay, because every of my things are on my phone,
Mm.
from my ties to my wall to my roof to my design to everything to my interiors. So they're always on my phone. So I try to build to mess with whatever I've seen, you know. So it's give you the joy of creating. So and since I've opened the hotel, it has been fun. It's like
Definitely.
I'm learning from the process. So that's why whenever you're here, you see me as the manager, you see me as the
Yeah.
barman, as a laundry, you see me as a waiter. So I
Yeah.
want to be in all departments to learn from the system. It's always good when you learn from what you are doing and give you the privilege to understand it better.
So coming to that aspect of, because I was still going to get there, that the way you relate with people, your humility and all of that, how do you balance leadership with this kind of humility? Because some people believe that if you are too jovial with maybe your workers or all of that, they take you for granted. How do you balance this?
I'm opportune to have learned from different cultures and tribes. We are born in a culture whereby respect is a paramount thing that you have to take. Like a Yoruba person, you're not be like, oh, le Kimba and Dobale. When your uncle comes to visit you, when you get an uncle, you say, no, we prostrate very well.
Frustrate.
You know, Kimba, yeah.
Yes.
So I understand the culture where I'm from, and I haven't been to close to 18 countries in the world. I've got to understand that, learn from them too, and see how I can adjust everything. And from what my dad used to tell me, nothing is permanent. Your position, there's some time in life whereby you will always plan it that, I want to have BS so that people will feel I'm a big boy. So now you have the BS, you're tired of having it. You just feel like, make this thing know the day. Any 2 weeks now,
Come
you
on.
want shave,
Yeah.
So that is stage in life. Sometimes you have to increase your age. That I'm older than that guy. Oh.
Mm.
But you get what I'm saying again, you have to reduce your age. Like, maybe they don't know, so I don't
Yes, I
hold on. So
know.
that
Yeah.
so everything in life is stage. So when you understand the stage of life, it's all vanities.
Mm.
You understand? The moment and how you spend the moment is the most important thing about life. You know what I'm trying to say? So me, I just see everything as nothing.
Mm.
The way you treat a waitress should be the same way you treat the head of whatever administration that you are. So yeah, I build friends and families. I basically don't see anybody as a customer. I see them as friends and families. So I'm always part of them, and I don't have anything to be proud of,
Mm.
to feel I'm special or something. So the all glory belongs to God. Just put it that way.
So, like you said you've always loved hospitality business from start
Mm.
and all of that. Now that you own it and you look back at everything, how has the journey been, sir?
I feel I'm just starting the journey because probably I still plan to have more in other states, probably out of the country, because the way the Naira has been doing recently is frustrating. Especially we that we have international trades that we do. So you were making money and converting to foreign exchange to export, and it's crazy. So I still plan to have in other East African countries or South African countries. So, but it has been fun and good so far, so good, and I'm enjoying it. Let me say, I'm enjoying it. Though it has been affecting my other source of business, but still, we still do everything all together just to be good.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So, what is your own definition of success? Because most people now will say, "Oh, Mr. Tosha is already successful. Yeah, I want to be like him." Are you looking up to other people? What's your own definition of success, sir?
I think the most important thing in life is contentment. When you are content with what you have, that is the pure definition of success. You might be in a Rolls Royce and you see somebody driving a Bentley and you are jealous of the person and you are not happy. So what's the value of your success? That is where sometimes when you see some people poor, happy, and you see some people in the good cars, they say they die of hypertension, die of thinking or psychological problems or So it's crazy. So you have to learn to be contented with whatever you have, irrespective, irrespective of how it is. Be contented with whatever you have. Once you have that in your mind, no matter how poor or how rich you are, is the key to success to me.
Do you have any mentor that you are still looking up to?
Really, I really don't like to mentor people because basically we are in a life whereby people will let you see what they want you to say about them.
Mm.
So you now dedicating your life to follow a footstep,
Mm.
it has been in that position before. Then I get to understand that you can't just keep following people's steps,
Steps.
footsteps
Yeah.
in life. You just have to understand. I base my life on moral things. When you do what is good for people, good things will go back to you. So I try as much as possible to study moralities a lot, because I believe that is what the Bible even teach. Teach us to be good for each other, one another. So and that is what I use to mentor myself. Morality.
So guys, morality. That's the main thing. Have good morals. And Mr. Toshoor is my mentor, sha. He might not like following into people's road, but me, I'm following. So,
Uh,
sir, what do you think is the most challenging part of this business? Like the hospitality
uh,
business, what do you think is the most challenging part?
you know, at the moment, I think it's staffing.
Oh,
You know, having built a good place for yourself, set rules. You know, human beings are the most difficult things to manage.
yes, sir.
You know, you can park your car down and you move your battery and you move everything and go for 10 years and still come back and still works. You know, but human beings, this cup has to be like this. They want to do their own. This one has to be like that, you know. So it is staffing, getting the professional staffs. And when you get the professional staffs too, the pride of them bigger than the duty. You
Mm,
understand? So it is very difficult in this organization that we are to have a good staffing in this kind of organization. And once you get your staffing wrong, no matter how beautiful, how good, or how situated your business is, you can never get it right because we are giving a hospitality business. We are treating people. So you know, and we need people to treat people well. You know, you can have a good room, but somebody have to lay the bed,
mm,
make sure it's comfortable, make sure everything is going fine.
yes,
You know,
yes, sir. And what do you enjoy most too, at the same time?
in the business,
Yeah,
what do I say I enjoy more?
meeting us.
Okay,
Meeting
yeah. It's
us.
recently it has boosted my friend list.
Yeah,
I'm not a
that's
social media person, but much physical friend list has
uh,
boosted. So I meet lots of people, and I try as much as possible to create a memory with people. Because in this life, I believe the most important thing are places we've been, the enjoyment of life that we've had, and the memory you have created. So you know, so that is why one of the reasons why I like traveling a lot. You know, I like creating memories. So apart from that, I create memories with people that I meet and get to, you know, get to know people more. So the business has exposed me to knowing more people and getting to meet a lot of good peoples and the other bad peoples, whichever way you can take it.
yeah,
But still part of it is fun.
it's part of the experience. So you said something, and I want to know if I had it very well. You said you've been to 18 countries, or you've traveled out of Nigeria 18 times.
No, no, I've been to, if not more, 18 countries.
Wow, 18 countries.
Yeah. That is what I do for fun. I enjoy getting to know people, know new places, you know, go to the countries and everything.
Okay. So if you are going out next, just call me. Timilenyo. Yeah,
So
let us go. Santorini. I'm
it's
always available,
it's
sir.
always interesting to travel with group of friends too sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go in lonely trips, I go family ones, I go friends ones, you know.
Wow,
It's always nice.
that's so nice. I've only been in
At
Nigeria
least
all
if
my
we
life.
go with one, we could do all these vlogs and everything, you know.
You see, that's to me. We should definitely do
We'll probably try
it.
one of these days.
Okay, so sir, let's talk about you yourself, your own personal self. What are your daily habits? Like, what do you like doing to keep you?
Mm, recently, my lifestyle has been boring.
Ah,
I've been barman, receptionist,
waiter.
waiter, you know, club manager, whatever, you know. But on a daily basis, on a good day,
Yes,
you
sir.
know, firstly I check when I wake up in the morning, check my emails, check my messages, you know. I do a little bit of social media. For my people that knows me, they know I
What
use
app do you like using most?
app I use most. So recently I've been getting some mad sand on Snapchat that has been getting me to be posting rubbish on Snapchat. So but I do more of Instagram, see a lot of
Instagram.
Instagram. So
Yeah.
sometimes I check my business page too.
Mm.
See, get some feedbacks and everything.
Oh,
Then I like games. I play PS4,
oh,
PS5. You know, I play FIFA very well.
yeah.
So and apart from that, then I study. I
Study.
study. I have a PhD research I'm doing too. So at least I work on that for like at least 2 times a week on my PhD research.
That's
So
so motivating that you even study, you still study. Ah, wow,
yeah.
that's
I'm
so
probably
so
going
so
to study till
motivating.
I die. Because
Yeah.
after the PhD, I'm still
that,
going to go for another degree. You know, it's always fun just to keep your brain rolling every
yeah,
time. You know.
that's true. That's
So
true.
what else? Yeah, sometimes we drink alcohol. We party.
A shy you that now
Yeah,
it's
so we
necessary
party
to.
with shy,
That's
so it's
necessary
part
to.
of the good life.
So let me just talk about the family a bit. Um, how is it being a family man and at the same time having to deal with this business? What did you?
Yeah, my family, I'm happy to have a very good family, understanding one, and a good wife, children, and I still have a beautiful mom,
Wow, wow.
So, so
How
they've been,
many kids do you have, sir?
I've got two, I've
Two.
got two,
Oh, that's
but
nice.
more to come.
Definitely. Now.
I've got, I've got two kids at the moment, so, they have been supportive, The most important thing about life is when you have your own family, let me just not put it as wife alone, or, when you have your own family,
Mm,
it's sort out much, let me say 50% of life problem.
mm,
Like Yoruba will say, "Tí eku ilé ò bá pa ni, tìta ò lè pa ni."
mm,
So when you are calm in your house, you'll be able to wake up every morning with good energy, with smile on your face your daily tasks with confidence, So shout out to my baby girl, my wife, and my kids,
Shout out to
they
mom.
give me joy.
Yes, definitely.
And my mom too.
So to wrap this up, if you were not into this hospitality business, anyway, you said you have many
Yeah,
business
yeah.
too, Sha. But if you are not doing this, what would you have been doing?
Yeah, right now, I'm still going to do it. Right now, I
Mm.
want to go into farming.
So
So I want
every
to,
we started started wants to do everything. The
so,
studies is
so I'm trying to acquire a good location
wow,
for a large scale farm. We
that's
need to
nice.
start. That one is going to be a very big project too.
Yeah, that's big.
I've always
Farming
wanted
is
to
big,
show whereby I create job for people.
definitely. That's true.
Instead of using my money to buy the fancy cars and
Mm,
everything, is I can use to create jobs and have fun and make everybody happy one way or
that's
the
nice.
other.
A lot of young people are looking at you, and this program is basically for young ones like me to actually learn from those that are ahead of us. So, what advice would you give a young person looking at you now that actually wants to be successful like you and all of that? What advice will you give?
I've got to understand one thing is most of us, you have to understand yourself, define yourself. Like when we were in secondary school, I have a very good friend. He, how will I put it? He knows everything. He could do anything.
Mm,
He's one that is going to make our lockers. I made it for when it breaks.
mm,
I had a bicycle, he had a bicycle. When my bicycle break down, he will fix it. When my watch spoil, he will do it. Everything, he does everything. But he's dull academically. So he has to sit very close to me so that I can always put him through to so that I can promote to the next class. So after was it our GS2 or GS3? Then something came up. I was taller, so they had to shake my seat from where I was sitting to go
to the
back.
back.
So and he is short, so he has to be far away. So unfortunately, because he's so short, he repeats that
Oh,
class. So we had to miss each other.
mm,
So but unfortunately he was struggling with those school, but now today he's doing properly well as an
electrical
electrician,
engineer. Yeah.
you know. So I'm just saying that whatever you are doing, if you know it's not for you, it's not
Mm,
even one of work and go to school and start reading. Understand yourself, know what you can do better. If it is music, if it's entertainment. Look at all these guys on TikTok now. They are
yeah.
making
Making
millions.
money. Oh.
And then you ask them, I'm
Making
not
money.
most of them have not even done work.
Mm, that's true.
And with that we even have the BSc, MSc, might not even
See.
they can even feed us.
Ah,
So it is something that you we are in a country whereby everybody just wants everybody to go to school. Not all of us has gone to school. Even when you go to Western world, the basic education is what they want.
mm,
Read, write, be able to express yourself.
yeah.
And that is it.
Yeah.
You know. So now what I advise people is get to understand yourself, know what you are good at.
Mm,
The fact that Toshoor is doing business and making it out does not mean other people have to do business. So you can do the business and not succeed in it.
mm,
You understand? So
yeah.
understand yourself, know what you can do for yourself, discover yourself. Then you could build anything, you could be anything. We see people selling food, we share that people that are bank managers. You see people that are cutting wood in the farm that are richer than other professional jobs. So it is you getting to understand yourself and get to know your potentials. So when you get your potential right, commitment, time, things will blow, boom, you're ahead of everybody.
So you heard it right. Be committed to your craft. Don't compare yourself with others. It doesn't necessarily need you to have the biggest degree. Just be committed to your craft. And lastly, they will not forgive me if I don't ask this question.
Okay.
So it is a very funny question actually.
Uh,
But let me let me just ask. So, sir, I would is more of a game than a question. So let us just use this one to just.
okay.
So I will be asking you some questions, and you just answer very basic questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I safe?
Whiskey or Davido?
Oh, Davido.
Davido.
Yes.
Ah, no. Hey, tea or coffee, sir?
uh, Cappuccino coffee.
Thank you. Um, Messi or Ronaldo? That's the most controversial one.
Ronaldo, always,
Ronaldo.
always.
Ah, we always going against each other. I'm a Messi fan.
Ronaldo,
Hey, so what
always.
club do you support, sir?
I support Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm an Arsenal fan too. Thank God. Thank God we're on the same page with that one.
Yeah.
So, sir, I really, really thank you very much for coming on the show, Stars in My City. This is the first episode, and I'm very, very honored to open it with you, sir. And
Thank
sir,
you.
this small question before we go: what makes a great leader?
Yeah. Endurance. Um, Contentment. Selfless. Um, I'm not a leader, so I don't really know much about what I'm doing.
Hey.
But I think the post of a leadership entails a lot. You know, most people are always aspiring to it. I've once been a politician. I once contested for House of Assembly. That was in 2018. But at the point, I get to understand that the kind of leadership I want in this environment is not the kind of person I am.
Yeah.
So some people go for leadership for the title, while some people go for leadership for the selfless service to humanities. So if you are going for a leadership post, you have to understand that you are not going for yourself or to be recognized as a leader, but you have to define the service you want to give to the people that are looking out for you. So that is what way I think. That is barely the problem Nigeria have at the moment. People being a leader to be tied to the post or to the financial benefit, but not to the service to the humanity. So as a leader, you have to want to give your 99% out to just have a 1% to give back to people again. So that's how I feel about leadership, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Contentment, selflessness, and putting other people first before your own. So I've come to the end of this episode, Stars in My City, and I am Timmy Tauka. Please subscribe, like, and yeah, please tell them to subscribe and like my
So
YouTube.
subscribe to Team
Timmy
Tokai
Tauka.
show,
Thank you
It's
very
nice
much.
talking to you.
Thank you. And please don't forget that next time you are traveling, just call me. Timmy. I'm always available. I'm always
Yeah,
here. Just
we'll do the following
before the interview.
interview. Yeah.
I'm done. I'm big already, guys.